Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and yes, we are in the parking lot at Target because my morning was filled with driving and picking shit up, and it's just been one wild ride. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. Alright, so I've already given you the outline of the morning. I was running around. I did wake up a little bit tiny early. It was a little 11:30-ish. And yeah, that was a lie because I woke up at 7:30, not 11:30-ish. It's 11:30 right now when I'm recording this video. So this morning, I got like a text message or something on my phone, and it was from like a Discord channel notifying me that Best Buy was releasing some prismatic SPCs, or I don't know what they were called, but I needed one of these bad boys. Now, my cousin in Florida has a bunch of Prismatic Evolution stuff. She has not given me anything. I have tried to get some from her, and she is just like, nah, I don't think so, Aaron. So I went today to Best Buy, and I stood in line. I was probably the 30-something person in there, and I was able to get a Prismatic Evolution SPC. Now, a couple people beforehand, I guess the first like 15 or 20 were able to get the Prismatic Figure Johns, but I've already had a Prismatic Figure John. I don't need another Prismatic Figure John. I'm okay with that. And I swear, if I didn't throw all my shit in my trunk to show you, I'll show you in another video when I do the unboxing, when I get back to the 8 Minutes with Aaron studio. I got a Prismatic tin with Jolteon. Yeah! Scored. I went through them bad boys like, I stood outside for maybe a good 2 hours, freezing my fucking ass off. My hands were ready shit when I walked into Best Buy. And they were only letting in like 2 to 3 people at a time. I should tell the story later in a different video because this is a Target run to Northeast Philly, eating dinner at my parents' house, which I think is salmon tonight, which is not my favorite. But I just wanted to say I was successful, and then I'll tell you the whole story about Best Buy and the people in line and blah, blah, blah later. We're going to walk into Target. We're going to see if they have any Pokemon shit, any One Piece stuff. Also, they got some kind of One Piece stuff, even though next week is the release for the Volume 5 and 6. I think it's with Zoro or somebody, and then the other one was with Law and Corazon. And I need that one because Law is my favorite. And Corazon's fucking sweet as shit. They're two peas in the pod. He didn't get to Opie no Me without Corazon. Corazon got Law of the Fruit. All right, so I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to go into Target. We're going to look around, and I'll be back. See you in a little bit.
All right, so I figured we should start in the Pokemon section since the line with all the other cards is packed to the brim with customers, and I'm not going to push them out of the way to look at the cards and talk over them. But this is the Pokemon aisle, and they still just got the Locarina. I don't think anyone's picked up any of this Caitlin Clark garbage. They got the card guards down here. I don't see any One Piece. I didn't even see any One Piece in the front line either, so there's really nothing to show you guys. I didn't even see any Magic the Gathering stuff. Looks kind of scarce, and when I was walking down to this aisle, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't even see it at first. I guess they're doing like a lot of changes. So I did see something else. I'm just going to check over there, but I don't want to walk that way. So give me a second. So this is what I was talking about. They got some of, I guess some new stuff for the Netflix live action One Piece John. They got Chopper right over here. So if you're looking for a Chopper large plushie for $19.99, make sure you head over to your Targets. And it looks down here. Now this thing I don't understand at all because Luffy doesn't use a gun at all, but it says a Going Merry Blaster. Never in my life have I ever seen something like that. And then they have this little Netflix kit with some figures. They got Luffy, they got Zoro, they got Nami, they got Usopp, they got Vivi. I think this is number 3. You got Buggy, Chopper, that other dude. Bunch of guys over here. Is that Warple in the middle? Nah, that can't be Warple. Maybe that is Warple. Yeah. That's Warple right there. He's looking husky. But he was supposed to be a fat guy. But yeah, I found that a little bit interesting over here. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys. All right, so this is a small little Funko section that they still have over here near the wrestlers before we hit them. I don't see anything new, no chases. I didn't really go through them. I'm not really going to. But just looking on top, it doesn't seem like they got anything new from last week. And moving over to the wrestling figures. Now, they got a bunch of new ones, which are really freaking cool. They still got the current hanging down here. And then they got like these double packs. So they got Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom Mysterio. This is pretty sweet. I'm telling you, if I collected figures, I'd scoop this John up. They actually made Liv Morgan look pretty good here. Dom should have been carrying that IC title, but I don't know when they made this. They have a Jey Uso and Braun Breaker for the world title. I don't think that's ever happened when Jey Uso was the champion, so I don't know what's going on there. I also brought one down here if you guys want to get a closer look. And then you got Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Just them by themselves. I guess that's it. And then they still got the Cody Rhodes, John. We already talked about the Bret Hart. And behind there is still JD. I don't know why no one's picking up JD. And British Bulldog. They got these knuckle crunchers. There's CM Punk. I think I heard about them, Johns, but I don't know. Oh, I'm dropping all of them. You got L.A. Knight, yo. And then you got the Rock's mic over here if you guys want to pick that Johnny up. Oh, yeah. How can I not mention Uncle Howdy? Now, I don't know if this is the Bo Dallas version or if this is the Bray Wyatt. But either or, yeah, it looks awful. I hate that mask. So stupid. Stupid. Yeah. They got the plastic Prele ring down here, and then they got the Money in the Bank John over here. So we got one more stop in the bank, and then we can get the hell out of here and hit the gym. All right, we are in the back with these Pokemon Johns. Now, I don't know what that is up there. It could be a Pokemon, it could be something else. But it looks like they still got the same plushies as last week, because I remember all those Magikarps and shit like that. I don't think there's anything new over here. These are just some hats, some random stuff thrown about. Oh, what? Orochimaru's gone. What? No Orochimaru. Someone picked him up. So happy about that. All right, and we're just going through, see if there's any more toys. Anything new? Nope. Nope. We're going to have to come here bright and early next week for those One Piece things if they have them in stock. Let's see. Anything good, folks? You can't see anything. Well, I don't know what toy just went off, but that was really weird. What? The hell is that? What is that? Some over here? I don't know, that's really strange. Yeah, it seems like just a bunch of Funko Pops that they just threw over here. Tony Stark in his work shirt. Cool. See here, oh, look at that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Johnny up there. I don't remember seeing that. I could have seen it last week, don't know. They still got a bunch of them Luffy Johns. Was just trying to see if they had any other ones. And you got Lilith over here. Anything else? Oh, speaking of One Piece, I think I'm getting my Zoros in today too, which is pretty sweet. Oh, and I have an Amazon story for you guys as well. All right, that's gonna end our Target trip, and we are going to head to the gym.
Well, we didn't find anything in Target, and I do not think we are going to have any more time for any additional time in this video. So I guess I need to say, my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time when we go for more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.